Daily Bible reading, Luke chapter 9, verses 37 through 62. The next day, as they were coming down out of the hill country, a large crowd met him. Suddenly, a man in the crowd shouted, "Rabbi, look at my son, I beg you, because he's my only child." What happens is this. A spirit seizes him, and suddenly it lets out a shriek and throws him into convulsions with foaming at the mouth. And only with difficulty will it leave him. It's destroying him. I asked your Talmudim to drive the spirit out, but they couldn't. Perverted people without any trust, Yeshua answered. How long do I have to be with you and put up with you? Bring your son here. Even as the boy was coming, the demon dashed him to the ground and threw him into a fit. But Yeshua rebuked the unclean spirit, healed the boy, and gave him back to his father. All were struck with amazement at the greatness of God. While they were all marveling at everything Yeshua was doing, he said to his Talmudim, "Listen very carefully to what I'm going to say. The Son of Man is about to be betrayed into the hands of men." But they didn't understand what he meant by this. It had been concealed from them so that they would not grasp its meaning, and they were afraid to ask him about it. An argument arose among the Talmudim as to which of them might be the greatest. But Yeshua, knowing the thoughts of their hearts, took a child, stood him beside himself, and said to them, "Whoever welcomes this child in my name welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me welcomes the one who sent me." In other words, the one who is least among you all, this is the one who is great. Yochanan responded, "Rabbi, we saw someone expelling demons in your name, and we stopped him because he doesn't follow you along with us." Yeshua said to him, "Don't stop such people, because whoever isn't against you is for you." As the time approached for him to be taken up into heaven, he made his decision to set out for Jerusalem. He sent messengers ahead of him who went and entered a village in Shamron to make preparations for him. However, the people there would not let him stay because his destination was Jerusalem. When the Talmudim Yaakov and Yochanan saw this, they said, "Sir, do you want us to call down fire from heaven to destroy them?" And he said, "You don't know what spirit you are of, for the Son of Man did not come to destroy people's lives, but to save." And they went on to another village. As they were traveling on the road, a man said to him, "I will follow you wherever you go." Yeshua answered him, "The foxes have holes, and the birds flying about have nests, but the Son of Man has no home of his own." To another he said, "Follow me." But the man replied, "Sir, first let me go away and bury my father." Yeshua said, "Let the dead bury their own dead. You go and proclaim the kingdom of God." Yet another said, "I will follow you, sir, but first let me say goodbye to all the people at home." To him Yeshua said, "No one who puts his hand to the plow and keeps looking back is fit to serve in the kingdom of God."